Right, sure, I'm gonna start stores by giving all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, double honors, positive GMS, and honors to brothers that are doing the work in truth while sincerity. Just want to do a real quick one. I got sent this article by someone asking my opinion on it, and yeah, first things first, it's from the sun, right? So you always got to question everything that comes from there, and ultimately anything that comes from Esau, period. Right, but it says solar eclipse will cause planet Nibiru to destroy Earth next month. Right, and they even give you a date. I think it's August the 21st, and then you got David Mead, a Christian numerologist. He even quotes scripture. Right, pointed to what do you call it, Isaiah 13. Right, so I'm just gonna touch on this real quick. Right, I mean, I just I had a quick thing. Basically people are scoffing straight up, and they're right because the Nibiru is not the real threat. Right, the earth won't be destroyed. So it's full scriptures to cut this. Is Ecclesiastes 1:4 says, "One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever." Right, plain to the point. The earth abideth forever. The earth won't ever be destroyed, and ultimately that's the end of that. I've got these out in a messy order, so I'll just get this. So I looked up fables in the scriptures. Right, you got First Timothy 1:4, for instance, says neither giving heed to fables, because this Nibiru shit is, that's one of the many fables that they basically push out, and like you said, like you see here, I don't know whether it was a joke or not, but apparently 25% are actually scared of this thing. And as we've had this time and time again, people say, the world's going to end on this date, the world's going to end on that date. Right, what does the scripture say? It's in Matthew 24:36, says, "But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only." Basically going to show that it's only Yahweh Shai, it's like a Yahweh, the Father, who actually knows when it's time to get this kingdom destroyed, right? And it ain't gonna be by no Nibiru, right? This is Isaiah 55:11. It says, "So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent." And I'll bring this out because the scriptures say that America is going to be destroyed by way of thermonuclear fire, right? You got Joel, book of Joel, you got Zechariah, you got stories in Jeremiah, Isaiah, all basically pointing to the same thing, that it's going to be a thermonuclear war that takes out Babylon, right? And just Babylon. It doesn't say anything about the whole world, like we read in Ecclesiastes 1:4, the earth abideth forever, right? And it also says that, the kingdom is going to be here. Right, so if the earth is destroyed, then that makes it scripture void, and the scripture says that Yahweh is not a lie, that is not a man that he should lie. Right, so this is the scripture that he quoted. This is Isaiah 13, start from verse 6. Says, "How are ye, for the day of Yahweh is at hand." Or rather, he quoted from verse 9, but I'm going to start from here. It says, "How are ye, for the day of Yahweh is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt." Alright, so men are going to be seeing the destruction. Jeremiah 30:6 should come to mind. He says, where do I see, basically, do man give birth? Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins like a woman who travail with child? Right, it says, and they shall be afraid, pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them, they shall be in pain. Well, it even says it here as well. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. Now, I don't know how this David Mead has basically drawn the conclusion that means that this whole earth is going to be destroyed. Right, this is verse 10. It says, "The stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light." I mean, I think that this is where he's getting it from. That's not what the scripture's talking about. Right. It says, verse 11 says, "And I'll punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity, and I'll cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible." Right. Verse 13 says, "Oh, therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord of Yahweh in the day of his fierce anger." Just bring up which one? Like a, because it's talking about when them nukes are hitting, right? It says Isaiah 24:20 says, "The earth shall roll to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgressions thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again." Right. So the earth is gonna, when these missiles are hitting it, man, it's gonna be moving. What do you call it? It shall be rocking to and fro, man. That's just, we've got several, million missiles hitting that place. Right. Of course, it's gonna be felt around the whole world. Right. Where were we? Right, so I'll read verse 20, right? It says, "It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation, neither shall the Arabian pitch their tent there." So it's basically saying after destruction, you're still gonna have, the Arabians, but I thought the earth is gonna be destroyed. Basically going to show that this guy doesn't understand the scriptures. Really and truly, I could have just brought out this, and this would have been good enough. Right, it says, what does it say? Where was I? I brought this up for a reason. Right, so this is back, as precept for verse 10, right? Basically showing that this ain't talking about what this man's talking about. So Jeremiah 31:35 says, "Thus saith Yahweh, which giveth the sun for a light by day, and the ordinances of the moon and of the stars for a light by night, which divideth the sea when the waves thereof roar. The Lord of hosts is his name." Right, and here's the point: if those ordinances depart from me, from before me, saith Yahweh, then the seed of Israel also shall cease from being a nation before me forever. Now I think that's why I brought out Isaiah 55:11 as a precept to this, because the scriptures also say, right there, Israel shall have an everlasting kingdom. Right, so if the heavens are, which it even goes on to say, if the heaven can be measured, so if the heavens are measured, the foundation of the earth is searched out. If the sun stops being for a light by day, and the moon starts for light by night. Basically, all of these ordinances, stop doing what it is that they're meant to be doing, right? Then the children of Israel will be no more. But the scriptures say that the children of Israel will be forever, everlasting. I basically proving the point that this is just bullshit, man. Nibiru will not destroy the earth, right? So if you were falling for that, you can stop falling. You can get up, and start walking again. And so with that, I'm gonna say shalom.